Hello everybody, my name is Luke Marr and this is Hot Mode, and today on Hot Mode we are going to be talking about the Venice Film Festival's red carpet. Now, if you guys don't know, the Venice Film Festival is a film festival held in Venice in Italy, and it's where all of the stars go to start promoting their latest movies. They also happen to wear a lot of fashions and trashions, as we would say, so I think we should talk about it. Before we get any further into the video though, if you guys are looking for a channel that talks about fashion in the most fun, saucy, bitchy, analytical way, this is it. So you can go down below, hit the subscribe button, and turn on my post notifications. I mean, like, what do you have to lose? You're already here. And if you guys want to see more from me, you can follow me on Instagram at Hot Mode. I post some pretty poppin' fashion memes, and my Instagram stories are always pretty lit. And if you want to see even more from me, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Hot Mess. It's where I post more of my personal opinions and outfits, so enjoy. So first up is Adèle Exarchopulos. I don't know. I just don't know. And the thing is, people are like, you should learn everybody's name. There are like 50 people that I review in a red carpet video. Do you really truly think that I have the time to go through the entomology of every single human being on top of like doing everything else that I do? Listen, I'm sorry, the more that I see you, the more I want to know about you. But like, this is the first time I'm seeing her. I don't know her name and I don't plan on looking it up and Googling it. So there's your answer for that. Anyway, she looks like she's wearing a little bit of Jacquemus moment. I feel like it's very like lavender field collection. She's wearing, you know, this neon pink blazer and a little bicycle short moment with a strappy heel. It's just not that interesting. Like, nobody really cares. Nobody's like, oh my god, wow, you wore, you know, bicycle shorts in the Venice Film Festival red carpet. Like, it's just, like, okay, like, why? Like, you could have done something so much better. Like, this is a street style moment. This is like going out with your friends kind of like thing to something fancy or like a little bit of a nice brunch. This is not Venice Film Festival red carpet worthy. Like, there's a difference and you should know it. This is not it at all. Thank you. Next up is Amanda Seyfried, and she is wearing Alexander McQueen. Now, this is a very Sarah Burton, you know, McQueen dress. I actually think that I'm not obsessed with the asymmetry, although that really seems to be something that is very strong and is going to be a trend for quite a bit, so I think I'm just gonna have to get used to it. I just don't love the neckline. It's like half this little strapless moment, and then it has this big, you know, draped shoulder, which I just don't understand, but maybe that's a personal thing. I do love that all of the hems are frayed. I just feel like that's a very Lee thing to do. The way that they talk about Lee McQueen and his fabrics was like he used to abuse them, almost like torture them. And so this is kind of giving me that vibe, while it still has this pretty pinkish Sarah Burton vibe. I don't hate the bottom of it. I feel like the little asymmetry on the bottom is like nice, it's draped, it's, you know, it's fine. I'm not obsessed with the pin at the waist because I feel like it reminds me of a diaper, like an old-timey diaper that you like would fold and then use a safety pin to secure. That just like, listen, like Versace can barely do the pin thing for me, so like let alone McQueen doing it on a waist, making me think of like pale pink baby diaper. Yeah, this could have been good, but there are so many elements to it that aren't. So next up is Barbara Palvin, and like, listen, they bring the supermodels to come and be on the Venice Film Festival red carpet, but they never give them good looks. So you get whatever this is. This, you know, bodice top is so strange. It's like fitted, and then it flares out, but it's not a peplum, and then there's this shanty as shit skirt. Why is there a stitch straight down the center? Like, that is the most unappealing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. On top of that, there is the unsexiest slit straight down the front too. It's just like, it's not a nice silhouette. I think the fabric choices are really, really weird because up here it's like shiny and like and then down here they feel like fabric scraps that like they just had to make a skirt for her. It's just not an attractive look whatsoever. There's nothing about it that you're like, oh, this is semi-decent, I can work with this. Next up is Bella Thorne, and she is wearing this sheer little, you know, Swarovski crystallized moment. Now it's kind of giving me Kendall Jenner, definitely giving me Kendall Jenner at like the Met Gala or like something vibes. So it's not really that original. I mean, like, I commend her on going out there, you know, in a sheer dress. I think that always deserves an award because, listen, this whole body dysmorphia could never. But I don't really think it's that interesting. I actually do like the fabric and I like the sheerness of it because you can see the underwear, I feel like it adds that little like sense of drama. I actually don't mind the way that the straps are draped. I feel like it's quite nice. I feel like it actually is complimentary and like it's fine. I'm just not obsessed. Next up is Candice Swanepoel, I don't know. Swana, whatever. Yeah, like wearing a striped shirt with a belt as a dress. Why are human beings like this? So stupid. It's just dumb. Like, listen, again, this is like street style. This is like, oh my god, I'm going to like the Victoria's Secret fashion show casting and I need to get good pictures of me, like blah 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 for my Instagram to post content. That's that. This is that. This is not, I'm showing up to the Venice Film Festival red carpet worthy at all. This is like barely showing up to meet like your boyfriend's parents worthy at all. So I can't imagine what made her think, oh, this is perfect for a major film festival red carpet. Dumb. Next up is Cate Blanchett in Armani. Yes, 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 yes. This is gorgeous. I believe this is Armani Haute Couture, and while I'm not the biggest fan of the Armani Haute Couture, like it does turn out a good look every once in a while, and Cate Blanchett is Cate Blanchett, and she's always trying, and I appreciate that from her. I love this dress. I think it's so beautiful. The way it fits is gorgeous, and normally I'm not really big on stripes, because normally they're like tiered, and they're just distracting from the actual look. Whereas I feel like the little white lines with the little pearls attached, because yes, those are little pearls from what I can tell. I think it's beautiful. I feel like it creates dimension. I feel like it creates a striking color pattern. I feel like it just creates something that is refined and elegant without having to be so ridiculously over the top and crazy and like avant-garde. It's just a really beautiful dress that has interesting qualities about it. And that's all I ask for. That's all I'm ever wanting. Interesting dress, beautiful qualities. Perfect, done, thank you. But like, no, everybody wants to give me shit. So Cate Blanchett, thank you, mama. Next up is Chiara Ferragni, and she is wearing Dior. And I don't know why she's like so gung-ho about Dior, except for the fact that like she's Italian, Maria Grazzi is Italian. Is that it? That's the only conundrum? You're both basic? Maybe that's also playing into the pot. But like, besides that, I don't know why they're obsessed with Dior. But, yeah, this is awful. I mean, like, imagine showing up wearing a Breton striped top that says J'adore Venezia. I mean, like, listen, I get Maria Grazzi as like Italian, I get it, great. But like, a striped t-shirt and leather shorts and like awful Dior kitten heels. Like, it's just gross. Like, it's just gross. Like, this looks like a Forever 21 outfit from 2014. So, like, that's that issue. Secondly, it's Dior. So, it's meant to be heightened. It's meant to be on this level of luxury. It's meant to be this inspiring moment. The whole Dior brand is literally based on changing the face of fashion from the very first collection. And yet, this is what we have. This is not changing fashion at all. This is fucking dreadful. So yeah, if we could just like stop the madness, I would be grateful. Next up is Chloë Sevigny and Miu Miu. And like, listen, I like this. I actually love these little baby doll dresses. I feel like slowly but surely they're coming back and they deserve to come back. I just feel like it's a great little silhouette. Like, it shows off the legs. It covers everything here in case you don't want it to be seen. And then you can accentuate with a cute little bow or like a ruffle sleeve. Like, there's just so much you can do with a baby doll dress, and this is perfect. I love this. Miu Miu very rarely does like a good custom moment, because Miuccia Prada just like, I don't know what. Her and red carpets are like. So I love this. I'm very happy with this. It's simple, it's elegant, it's chic, and it hits the brand identity of Miu Miu. Next up is Elsa Hosk, and she is wearing Etro, and like, Etro is a brand known for prints. So first things first, I love this. I know that it's like a copy of like, or it's not a copy, it's similar to like another look that I'll like insert here. Somebody made mention of it. I love this though. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's so simple. I think it's so effective. Like, I love a little crop top dress. I love a little string quartet going through the abdomen. And then, you know, a very simple skirt that highlights a little hip action. This is beautifully, it's beautifully cut, it's beautifully done, it's custom, it's gorgeous. I love it. Thank you. This is literally just what I want. Like, this is sexy supermodel realness that we need. Thank you. Here she is in Etro again. Now this to me is a little bit more Etro. I want to say that I don't love it in the sense that like that skirt is really vile and like the draping of it is semi okay. Like I actually don't hate it, but I just think that the fabric is a bit meh. I know it's etro and it's like gold and like etro patterns, blah, blah, blah. Great. I don't fucking care. So this top I'm fully obsessed with because it has this, what looks like a black velvet, a black felt. It comes down and then you can see actually in it that there are these two lighter blacks that essentially help to frame it so that it actually narrows the waist from like an eye view, even though it doesn't actually narrow the waist. It's kind of like a trompe l'oeil where you think it's the waist is super tiny and cinched like crazily, but in reality, it's really the fabric doing the work to make you think that. That is fashion. That is smart. That is intelligent design. Give me that. More. That's what we need. That's literally what we need. It's so beautiful. Change the skirt though. Next up is Gabrielle Caunesil. I took Italian. I don't even know. This looks like, I don't fucking know. The Trolls movie threw up on it. It's, oof, those boobs are vile. They're like little like chiffon-y nipple covers. Ooh. And then there's like a sheer bodice and then they have all these ugly little flowers on it. I don't mind the train fabric actually because I feel like it looks full. It looks kind of like heavy, which I like. I feel like it's a little bit different. I just feel like all the little flowers look like polka dots from afar, and so it just really loses this magical effect of looking, you know, like an adult should wear it. It actually looks like a 4-year-old's, you know, birthday party outfit. I just would never think, oh, I want to look refined and elegant and classy and sexy on a red carpet. Let me pick this out. No. Next up is Gali, and he's wearing Dior Men. Now listen here. I love this look in theory. I like the blazer. I like the little drape of the all black little scarf coming out. Very Kim Jones Dior, which we love. I'm not obsessed with the pants nor the shoes. The pants just look a bit strange, and maybe it's because the scarf sort of comes out and makes the pants look bigger because it's in the exact same fabric as the pants. You know, maybe offset it with a different color, possibly. But the shoes are just like ugly. I thought Kim Jones was a little bit better than that. It's a bit disappointing, really. I just thought maybe there would be like, you know, maybe a shoe with a subtle heel, or like maybe a sneaker, or like something a little bit interesting going on, but like those shoes are just not what's meant to be worn with an amazing menswear look. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't love that. I wish I did though. Next up is Iman, and she is wearing Valentino haute couture, and like, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's the full Valentino fantasy. It is these birds of paradise, you know, living their best red, white, and blue experience. There are feathers on the collar, there's feathers trimming it. It's beautiful, it's amazing, it's over the top, it's elegant. Iman looks stunning. This is it. I feel like people are gonna be like, but explain why you like it. Like, if you have taste buds, what is there to explain? Next up is Isabeli Fontana. Jesus Christ. Mara fucking bold. It's just, it's offensive to the eye. It's some ensemble bullshit, as we would say. It's just like, I don't know, it's just really bad. Like, you know, the way that the draped top is like coming out and it shows like only one rib cage, not two. Like, oh honey, you only get one rib cage. Just here, just this area. This side, no. Only one. It's like being a very selective lamb who's only giving out one rack of ribs. I just think that like the drape of the skirt is vile and it has this big bow coming out of it. And then there's also like a semi-asymmetrical train. Like there's just so much going on. Like they literally were like, let's do as much as humanly possible, when they really should have been like, let's just make a really nice, classy little look. And that's my issue. Sometimes people don't know how to edit. They just do way too much. And this is a moment where it's way too much, but like way too much, but also ugly. It's just ugly. You know? Next up is Isabella Ferrari, and my good sis, Louis Paisano, who if you guys do not follow on Instagram, you should. He is amazing and like did all of this Venice review and like teaches me about who the Italians are because I have no idea. I believe this is one of the daughters or like heiresses to the Ferrari company, and like you have that much money and that's what you're wearing. I don't know why old white women live to wear a white button down with like a big, you know, jacquard or like satin skirt. It just makes no sense. Like, who is giving you these ideas? This is not the look. Nobody wants that for you whatsoever. It's just so strange. It's like, oh, I'm in the Hamptons wearing my white button down. Oh yes, I'm so waspy. Let me just stick on my big skirt to go out tonight for dinner. Like, no, why? I don't understand. And then like on top of that, you got the matching bag with the neon. Like, it's just, ugh, God. Get this woman a Chanel suit, please. Next up is Isabelle Huppert, and I'm sad. I don't know who she's wearing. I don't really want to know because like it's so offensive to the eye. This, you know, metallic sheer fabric, it's vile. And then on top of it, it's like see-through to the point where you can see through to the ugly yellowish organza or tulle monstrosity of a skirt underneath. I just don't know why anybody would say, yeah, that looks great. Like, I just don't believe that a human being would like truly say, yes, I'm gonna wear this. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, people are like, you're so hateful. Yeah, because it's all fucking ugly. Now, Isabelle Huppert, second time around. I don't know who she's wearing. It's kind of giving me Claire White Keller, Givenchy vibes. And like, this is great. I love this pleated skirt. I love this print. I think it's gorgeous. I love the little frill. It's very simple. It's very effective. It's very good. This is what I'm asking for. Simple, effective, chic, classy. Older women do not have to be dressed up in all this bullshit or like, oh, old ladies clothes. Like, no, this is so refined, this is so sexy, this is so hot, and it's interesting. That's all I'm asking. Is it too much? Next up is Jack O'Connell. And like, I like the pajama shirt on top. It's Prada. And you know, every time I zoom in on the Frankenstein print, it does make me regurgitate my mouth. But I do like it from afar, and I'm gonna keep it from afar. The pants, I don't know. Yeah, I guess navy blue, it kind of offsets it. And then there's a loafer, a black loafer. I don't know, you know me, a boot, always. Like, why would you ever wear a loafer? I get it's hot in Venice, and it's sweaty and gross, but like, you're a man. These women are wearing these gigantic gowns. You could put on a boot with a sock. Next up is Jasmine Sanders. I don't know, I mean, what? Like what? It's fucking, you know, a big Sweet 16 dress. It's like very quinceañera. Rainy Rodriguez would appreciate it. I just, again, like, that's what you're given and you're like, yeah, like, have more respect for yourself, people. Say, no, I don't want to fucking wear that. It is ugly. Leave me alone. Give me something better. There's just so many other things you could be doing. And she's a model. Like, go to a vintage store anywhere in the world and find an amazing, beautiful, old vintage dress that your little skinny ass is gonna fit in and put it on and wear it so that we can all enjoy something archival. But no, you give me that hot, you know, my super Sweet 16 mess. Joel Edgerton is wearing a very, you know, green suit. I don't mind it. I do actually really like it. I think that the linen and that, like, you know, muted green is actually really nice. I feel like it's very chic. I don't think that the white t-shirt underneath offends me. I will say again, the shoes. Like, stop wearing suede man shoes. Who? Why? They look like a white man's Tim. It's just, ooh, I don't know why you would do that. Like, wear literally anything else. Wear like a tan cowboy boot. Wear something that's not, you know, British man from like the 1940s, please. And then Daddy Jude Law looks like he just walked out of Uniqlo in a fresh fit. I don't know who he's wearing. But again, I like this linen moment. I feel like for men at the gorgeous, wonderful Venice Film Festival, where again, I'm saying like, it's probably gonna be hot and sweaty. I think linen's a really smart choice, even if I hate this silhouette and I hate how baggy and everything is. Like, I commend these men on wearing linen. I think it's a really smart idea. I don't know why more women aren't in linen. Women in linen! Yeah, I like this little shirt underneath. I think it's very smart. The shoes I hate, Jude, you know, wear a Birkenstock if you're gonna go full, you know, daddy doesn't give a shit about the red carpet. Just put a stock on, please. Yeah, I don't know. I like Jude Law. you know, whatever, men, who knows. Next up is Julie Andrews. I live, you know. I live, or queen. She's gorgeous, she's wonderful, she's amazing. She's wearing a little cream pantsuit, I believe, with a little white blazer. I'm not obsessed with all the different kind of whites and creams and taupes and beiges, but like, it's Julie Andrews, she can do no wrong. Next up is Kat Graham. She's wearing this yellow dress. I don't know why, it's just a bit blah again, you know what I mean? It's just like, like there's just nothing interesting. It's at the point where I'm like, okay, it's a bridesmaid's dress. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I get tired of shitting on people because it's ugly. David's bridal couture. Sad. Next up is Kristen Stewart. She's wearing Chanel. Yeah. People are saying, oh, Virginia VR, it's so great. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at her. Look at her. You think that's great? You think that's good? You think that's fashion? You think that's the... Okay. Whatever. There's a reason you don't have a fucking YouTube channel. Yeah, it's just like, it's offensive. It's just really offensive. I think that the color is vile. I think the cut is like so gross and matronly and vile. And then the full sleeve. And then like the silver, it looks like a venereal disease is like covered her entire body. It's just yuck. Yeah. Meh. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know if... Poor Kristen Stewart. She deserves better. She wants to serve butch looks realness, and then you give her that, Virginie. Should have given her the black one with the little tuxedo bib. No respect. This is another Kristen Stewart. I assume it's... I don't know what it is. I would assume it's Chanel, but at this point, I don't want to. At least her derby shoe has a bit of a heel. You know, what more can I ask for at this point? The girls are getting nothing. The pants, you know, they're pleated and they're manly, and there's a little crop top moment and a knit. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Kristen Stewart, she's lost on us now that Carl's gone. Laura Dern and Dior. You want to talk about Pretty Little Lies? It's that somebody fucking said she looked good in that. Yeah, that dress is just vile. That's like some OG Maria Grazia Bumblebee bullshit. Like, yikes. And then those flats. Those little Dior flats are the most vile, disgusting things I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like a Gucci slip-on, but ugly. The thing is, it's like, do I really have to explain to you all why this is ugly? Because that's unfair. That's like me reaching into the very depths of my mind and like giving you my like animal instinct of why I'm afraid of something. Next up is Lily Rose Depp in Chanel. I'm not fully obsessed with this. I do like it. I like a Chanel dress. I like a Chanel tweed. I like a pink Chanel tweed. I like Lily Rose Depp in Chanel. I'm just fully not obsessed with the fact that this is not just a singular dress. I'm sure that, you know, tweed is a hard fabric to walk in. And also, like, wearing tweed in the Venice Film Festival, like, respect. We have to give respect where respect is due. I just don't like the line where, you know, you can see that it's a top and a skirt. I just feel like it's distracting. But that's my one gripe about it. I like the shoes. I like the fabric. I like the cut. I respect the tweed moment. Like, you know, besides that, I'm pretty solid on this. Next up is the second Chanel dress with Lily Rose Depp. It kind of matches Timothée Chalamet in a really weird way. The little cummerbund moment going on here. I don't hate it. No, I don't. I like the color. I like the flowy, you know, chiffon moment. I think she looks pretty. She looks very, you know, Hollywood starlet of the 1930s, 40s, 50s. Like, it's good. She looks pretty. She looks nice. I'll take it. Next up is Margaret Qualley in Gucci. And like, I fully can't believe that she is wearing a dress that makes her look like her uterus is falling out at 3 different places. I love Alessandro. I think the pleating is actually really, really nice. I just don't get why these are like little pleated flowers. I get them. I think they're great. I think they're super fun and funky. I don't know why you would put them out there looking like a literal fallen uterus. Like, RIP all of the uteri in the world. It's just so offensive and gross and scary. It's like having a bag of dicks on your body in 3 different places. Nobody wants that. Now, next is Margaret Qualley. I don't know who she's wearing. I assume it could possibly be Thom Browne. Only because at the very bottom is this little white, red, white, and blue seersucker moment. I don't know though. I really can't be certain, but I love this. I love this vest. It's so big. It's so A-line. It's so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. And then there's a really simple little white button-down dress underneath. I love it. I feel like it's really simple. I feel like it's very chic. I feel like it's very effective. Silhouette, baby doll, Let's do it. 2019, 2020. Next up is Martha Hunt, and she is wearing, I don't know, but I just don't love these like fabric feather bodice. It's just like a scary snake body like wrapped all around her. And then the thing is, they just like don't even finish it well. A sheer skirt does not make a good dress. It just doesn't. I just don't know where the connection between like this full bodice. I feel like it seemed very intense to work on it. I feel like I wish that maybe they had like sculpted the fabric from the bodice to actually come all the way down and create like a full dress moment instead of being lazy and saying, we're done now. We got tired. Lunch break. So just throw some sheer on it and call it a day. I just feel like they could have finished it and done actually an interesting look that was, you know, padded and created shape and figure that was exaggerated and over the top, and they didn't do that. So sad. Next up is Mel B, and I just feel bad for Mel. Like that, you know, glimmery leopard dress it's just offensive. Truly, it's just offensive. You want to spice up your life? Don't wear that. Next up is Meryl. I believe she is wearing Givenchy, and I love this print. I feel like it's very nice. It's very chic. It's very floral in that abstract way that Claire White Keller has been really going for this like abstract floral for the past couple of seasons. And the thing is, I feel like the silhouette is a bit matronly, but I'm not afraid of that for Meryl. I actually think Meryl takes on her matronly qualities really, really well. And she's not afraid to like say, yeah, I'm an older woman. I love that. I like the little chiffon. I like that it's sheer. I like that it's flowy. I like that, you know, she's wearing the sunglasses. It just feels a little bit Grace Kelly, older woman, Monaco-esque to me, and I appreciate that, and I want that for Meryl. Nicholas Hoult, meh, a bit bored, there's nothing really interesting about this whatsoever. It's all black. Doesn't even really feel like it fits that well, so again, straight men. No taste. Next up is Penelope Cruz and wearing Ralph and Russo Haute Couture. I really like this. I do. I thought it was Chanel at first and I was really excited, and then it wasn't. It was Ralph and Russo and I still liked it. I like the silhouette. It's very chic. It's like very Jackie Kennedy. I like this big sort of open collar. I like the fact that all these little floral embroideries and encrustments and embossments are like going down, making little buttons for this dress. The dress is fitted. There's little princess seams in the front. It's gorgeous. I feel like it fits her gorgeously. I feel like it fits her beautifully. It's stunning. It's radiant. I love it. Here's Penelope Cruz again. I don't know who she's wearing this time, but like, yikes. I just don't get this shoulder strap. Why? Like literally why? I don't get it. There's no reason for it. Like you don't have a third arm. I don't understand why you need another one. It's not, you know, interesting or experimental. It's just ugly. The bodice is a bit yikes too. It's just like, I don't know. It's like toilet paper with like trinkets from Claire's hanging on it. And then there's the asymmetrical tulle tiered gown for like what reason? Again, this is an example of doing way too much for no reason. You don't need to do too much. She's Penelope Cruz. She doesn't need it. You can just do something very simple and beautiful and effective and we live. But no, you give us that. Next up, Rooney Mara. She's wearing her very signature Givenchy silhouette. I love it. It's so beautiful. I love this little capelet. I love the little cinched waist that flares out into this bigger skirt. It's gorgeous. I think she's worn it so many times. And the thing is, it's a perfect example of like being able to wear something that you really enjoy and that looks really good on you multiple times in different fabrics, in different colors, in different prints, and it works out. It's not something to be afraid of to wear the same thing that looks good on you, just a little bit different. Just do it. Just try it. Just, you know, experiment a little. Next up is Ruth Negga, and she is wearing, I don't know who. I would assume she's wearing Louis Vuitton just because she is one of the LV girls. I'm trying to tell from the bag, but I actually can't. Maybe it is LV because the belt, but I'm not positive. I like where the dress is going. I actually think I like the dress by itself. I don't know if I love it on Ruth Negga though. I just don't feel like there's like a connect there. I love the print. I love the color. It's almost like an off-white with like this blue tint. And then it has this really great like floral either print or embroidery. And then the belt really like fits it well. I don't know. Maybe I do really like it on her. I guess I do. It's a very nice straightforward silhouette. It's very column-esque. It's nice. I think she looks good. I guess I do expect her to wear a lot more avant-garde stuff just because she is a Louis Vuitton woman. So yeah, maybe that's just throwing me off. But I really like this dress. I feel like it's very simple yet effective. effective. The color is beautiful. The embroidery print is great. I'm not obsessed with the bag. Maybe I wish it was like I wish I could see it also. So yeah, good for Ruth Negga. I'm a proud human. Sara Sampaio. I don't know who she's wearing, but I like it. It's a little bit flashy, a little bit out there. I like the fabric. I like whatever it is. If it's beaded, if it's sequined. It has these little flares and frills on the sleeves and on the pants. It creates a little bit of something interesting, even if it's not super my taste, even if it is a bit tacky and campy. At least she's trying. At least it's like somewhat interesting. At least I like don't want to kill myself totally about it. I'll take that at this point. Next up is my favorite tree, Scarlett Johansen. I just can't really tell like what she's going for here. Like if she's going for like dad with a beer belly, cause like the shirt is a striped shirt that's cropped with like this ridiculously pleated pant and like a man sandal, a mandal, like a Jesus sandal, a jandal. Yeah, I just don't get this at all. Like, I just don't understand. But I mean, like, honestly, if I was the world, I wouldn't want to dress her anyway, so I get it. And there she is in this red little cocktail gown. Ooh, I don't know. It's just meh. You know, it's just like there's nothing interesting. She's not interesting. She's like a Lou in my opinion. No. Next up is Sienna Miller. She's wearing Gucci and I love this. Listen, is this like a literal pink potato sack with like florals all over it? Yes. And I love a pink potato sack with florals all over it. I like the silhouette. Listen, a silhouette does not always have to be bodycon and like showing off the female form. It can be a little bit flowy, a little bit androgynous, you know, it doesn't have to always show off the body, but it does have these feminine flares to it. It's in this really nice little light pink. It has these frilly little, you know, sleeve openings. I don't want to call them sleeves because they're really not sleeves. They're like cutouts. And then I love the florals. I feel like it is very, you know, Gucci is very sort of like dark and macabre, but it also has some color to it. It's symmetrical. It is really simple, but I do like it. It's weird. I do shockingly enjoy it because it's just different. We don't see a lot of stuff like this on red carpets. I'm happy for Sienna Miller taking this little chance. Next up is Sofia Richie. I thought we were done with her, but I guess not. I don't know, like Forever 21, you know, custom looks terrible on just about everybody, including her. I just don't know why you would wear that. It looks like Rumpelstiltskin. Like, it's just not attractive. That bra top, the hem looks uneven as fuck. It looks so uneven. And then you're literally just wearing a piece of fabric that somebody just cut a hole in and then you like snuggled it up your little hip and bam, you have a skirt that's high-low that, you know, it's just not attractive. There's nothing attractive about it. There's no color, there's no interest. Even if the whole point was not to have color, like you did a great job of keeping no color disinteresting. And then I don't know what she's wearing in the second look, but I do like it better, I will say. I do like the blazer. I do like this little, you know, I don't even know what to call this. It's like a dangly fringe, you know, offshoot of the blazer with a pant that fits her. I can't tell if she's wearing like slides. Maybe it's Bottega. It is Bottega. It's a Bottega heel. She's wearing Bottega, or at least she's wearing Bottega shoes. I do like those shoes. I think it does look like a honey baked ham sometimes, but like they're growing on me, especially in the slide heel form. Okay, this is good. Sofia Richie, I'm shocked. Okay, I'll take it. Next up is Tessa Thompson and Miu Miu. Again, Miu Miu I think is taking this very simple route. I appreciate it so much more than them trying to do way too much. It's just simple. It has the bows. It's frilly. It's white. It's not similar to the Chloë Sevigny dress, but I think it's similar in aesthetic. Like, I think they're just going for this very simple, very chic, very frilly, very, you know, commercially sort of Miu Miu, and I'll take that because, like, you know, Prada's doing a lot, so Miu Miu needs to stand by and say, okay, saw that? Okay, come over here, we'll help. Another Miu Miu moment. This is a little bit more out there, and again, honestly, I like it. It's like, you know, the sort of Blair Waldorf sister of Prada. I love the feather trim. I love the sequins. I love the collar. I'm not obsessed with the belt. I don't know why that was necessary, although it does add a different color in there. The bag and the shoes, again, look a bit weird. Don't really know why they're there, but I like this for the most part. I can get into this situation and not feel super weird about it. Oh, the big kahuna who everybody wanted me to talk about, Mr. Timothée Chalamet. He's wearing Hader Ackerman, who he's become very, very good friends with, which I was interested by because I think a lot of us were assuming he was going to wear Louis Vuitton. So this first look is the more casual of the two. I like the jacket. I don't love the pants. I think the pants don't look like they fit that well. Actually, honestly, he's wearing a boot. Claps for a boot. You know, when somebody takes the advice and wears a boot, we are happy, we're content, we love, we stand. I like the shape of the jacket. I like the fabric. I just feel like the fabric is so wrinkly and crumply that it's so hard for it to look good. It looks wrinkled, it looks crumpled. It's just a hard fabric to work with. I love the jacket. I think it's really great. I feel like it's really simple, very like Mal collar-esque. And the pants just don't look like they fit that much. But I've heard that Timothy is very, very thin and that a lot of people have to take in clothes for him. So, you know, the second look is a Hader Ackerman look again. And like, this is the moment. We love this. This was the tits. Again, it's a very simple blazer. It's in this much better fabric. This fabric is a lot better. It doesn't wrinkle as hard. And if it does wrinkle, it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look like there's gonna be like that wrinkle, I don't wanna say stain because it's not a stain, but that wrinkle imprint there. I love the belting. I love that Timothy created a waist for himself. He kind of is like a stick. So the fact that he's cinched himself in a little bit, love that. Thank you. I love the shirt underneath. It's not a button down, which is great. It is this little silk top that comes right to the, you know, neckline. It's really good. It's really chic. The pants, not as obsessed about, but it's interesting that he's going for like a little bit of a baggier men's silhouette. And I think the fact that he's cinching his waist allows for that sort of bigger pant to come through a lot stronger. Again, the boots, not obsessed with. Maybe I wish he'd done them in a gray or something like that. I don't love the roll. I don't know if he's like doing it himself or like he has a stylist, but whoever rolled those pants, no, don't do that. Thank you. Yeah. But for the most part, I am a stan. Call me by your name, Tim. Finally, Zazie Beetz. And the thing is, I love Zazie Beetz. I think she's great. I just don't think this is a great look. I don't know who she's wearing. It could be Miu Miu, and it really reminds me of the Miu Miu fabric from Tessa Thompson's Miu Miu look. I just don't think it's that flattering. I just think that like white lace is a bit dowdy, and I just don't feel like it is working with the hair. It just like, it's not collective and together. It's just a bit simple and a bit sad, and I don't want that for Zazie Beetz, because like, she should be out here in Valentino Couture like she's been in the past. So, Pier Paolo, what's going on? But that is the end of my review of the Venice Film Festival. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please let me know if I missed out on anybody or if you think my opinions are wrong, because like sometimes they are. So I will see you guys again in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and TTYL.